What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we're gonna be showing off a special player. We are going to be showing off Juan Carlos Navarro. He's special. He is a special player. Before we get onto it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Trying to 235,000 subscribers by the end of the week. We're gonna be close. And hopefully we are able to hit a huge thank you, guys. We're all support recently. Like 7k in a month is nuts. It is absolutely nuts. But yeah, now let's get back onto it. So, Juan Carlos Navarro. Yes, there are going to be a bunch of people that are hyped up for this card because he's good in-game. Newsflash, he is great in-game. I'm hyped up for this card because I am just such a huge fan. So, let's rewind back to 2007. Let's rewind back to 10-year-old DBG. 10-year-old Mick Curley going to Real Madrid, or going to Madrid Stadium in Madrid, watching some preseason basketball games. And if you guys don't know, preseason games, when it's European teams versus NBA teams, yeah, they're not taking like preseason games a lot of the time. The whole crowd going nuts for Juan Carlos Navarro for his first game for the Memphis Grizzlies in preseason. They played against Estudiantes. And then later on that night, Real Madrid went out and beat the Toronto Raptors, which was an absolutely crazy performance. I'm pretty sure Navarro was playing for the Grizzlies and the Raptors had Calderon. And I think the Raptors had Garbarosa as well. So I think it was very much like a massive deal. Like one of my, still the best basketball game I have ever been at. Fast forward another 10 years, or 11 years, 2018. 21-year-old Mick Curley sitting courtside, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. I went just to see Luka Doncic play in Barcelona, to see him play what was going to be like his last El Clasico game. But on that day, not only did I get to see Luka play in his last El Clasico, Luka was awful, by the way. I got to see Juan Carlos Navarro basically having a send-off from the entire crowd the last time he was playing in EuroLeague against Real Madrid, right after they won the Copa del Rey, which was absolutely huge, being in that stadium with the fanatics, getting to see him play his last ever game. And not only that, there was a guy sitting on the bench for Barcelona. It was his first time in the EuroLeague squad, named Alish Font, who is currently playing for Zaragoza in the ACB. But basically, I hadn't seen the guy in 8 years at this stage. I played with him on like a regional team in Dublin years back. And he moved back to Spain. Hadn't seen him in 8 years, and it just happened that the one game that I went to see was his first time kitting out for the EuroLeague team. So getting to see that, as well as Navarro's last game, and well, I initially went to see Luka Doncic, but getting to see those two things was unbelievable. So this guy has a special place in my heart. And for European fans everywhere, Navarro for Spanish people is like what Steph Curry is for the NBA. Like Steph Curry even admitted it. He modeled a good bit of his game off Juan Carlos Navarro. Like the shots that people are talking about Steph Curry, these off-balance, one-footed three-pointers, this guy was doing it before Steph. Obviously, Steph has perfected it. Steph is significantly better than Juan Carlos Navarro ever was at it. But this guy was a legend. A guy who could have easily been maybe a one-time All-Star in the NBA, but he would have been a really good starter for 10 years in the NBA and would have been a great NBA player, but chose to go back to Europe to be a complete legend in this continent. Was part of the Spain teams in 2008, part of the Spain team in 2012, and yeah, he's Juan Carlos Navarro, and 2K just made him a demon. 2K just made him a demon, so I'm happy. Like I'll break the bank, even on my normally spend account. I'm breaking the bank for this card. Good, bad, or indifferent, I don't care. I'm buying Juan Carlos Navarro. Like this guy right here. There are very few players that I'm as emotionally attached to as Juan Carlos Navarro, but yeah, he's one of them. Half clamps. He's got half showtime, half range extender, half quick first step, half deadeye, 17 goal badges including interceptor. He has also got 95 3 ball. He's got not great post game, but he's got a 98 driving dunk, 92 mid range, 90 ball handle, 93 steal, 92 perimeter defense, 97 speed to ball acceleration, and 95 lateral quickness. as well as that he has got really good tendencies for Asmore. Yeah, 97 and everything. So his tendencies are insane. So let's have a look at what his like hot zones are like, and let's just see how he plays and just how he moves in game. Again, I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. I'm not out here sweating. I'm not. This channel is, these gameplays honestly are just showing off what these guys can do, is having a little bit of fun. They're not, as you guys know from the channel, they're not necessarily, I don't call them player reviews anymore, because they most definitely are not player reviews. I just, because it's hard to do a player review playing 2 different game modes on 2 different gens. Okay, let's see what he looks like in game. I mean, it looks a lot more like Milos Teodosic than Navarro, but I can kind of see it. It looks like what would happen. It looks like a PS3 face scanned Juan Carlos Navarro. It really does. Oh yeah, curry slide. Oh yeah, I need to turn vibration off. But Dwayne Wade release on quick. It is insane. Let me just turn shot meter off as well. If you guys don't know, Dwayne Wade release is most definitely better. No meter. Like, it's one of those releases. Dwayne Wade and 98 are definitely better no meter. Once you get used to them, they're so fast that it's quite difficult to play with the meter on with them. I learned that last year from playing with the Pink Diamond Dwayne Wade. You really want to play no meter with these guys. But yeah, so jumper again is nice. It's Wade based, so you can't complain. It's basically 98. It's basically the release the Hondo has. Super fast. Quick stop into threes. Can do that very, very well. He's a right-handed player. I'm not the biggest fan of mellow upper, but again, that doesn't make much of a difference. Check out the dunking. Okay, obviously is going to be out here triggering Showtime dunks. But yeah, it does not seem like he has much flaws. He is Pro 1, doesn't he, if I'm not mistaken? It was behind the back. Yeah, he's got Pro 1. Yeah, so for me, the big thing is he's a 300s. Like, he is an insane 300 player. Like, with his half Showtime, like, we could be looking at the best point guard in the game. We really could. Like, yeah, there's post hookers with Magic. There's Luka Doncic. But his release is a lot faster. He's the best probably on current gen. I'm not going to say he's better than Luka on next gen, because he's just simply not. Like, if you guys don't know how good X and base is on next gen, like, it really is. Luka really is the damn best on next gen with everything he does. But, I mean, on current gen, we could be looking at Juan Carlos Navarro being the best, honestly. But the thing is that we've gotten so many good cards in the last few days that, like, Navarro will be outclassed very, very soon. Trust me, he will be outclassed very, very soon. But yeah, so definitely a really fun card. So anyway, now let's just green 1-3. And now let's get on to the game. So obviously, a lot of the start of this video, it did kind of show my feelings towards this card more than anything. Like, I'm obviously have some sort of an emotional attachment to this card. It's just like when, say for example, Ty is going to be getting D-Lo, he's probably going to think D-Lo is better than he is. And again, having cards like this is what makes my team fun. And I like what 2K are doing. 2K are going to bring in so many Spanish players with this drop. And I'm not even talking about the other guys. Purely because of Juan Carlos Navarro. Like, people in America do not realize the support Europeans have. Oh my god, this guy's count is literally the best in the game. People don't realize how much Europeans support, like, their players. Like, the support for all sports in Europe, like Spain, a bit, but I mean, it's obviously a lot more in the likes like Lithuania and Serbia and stuff, but the European support for their players, for their teams, it's not even comparable. It is not even comparable. Like as a Leeds United fan of football, it's basically like religion. Watching what happens when like two like powerhouses, when it's like Zalgiris versus Red Star Belgrade, like seeing flares going off in the stadium, like games are almost having to be abandoned because of how crazy the crowds are. Like European fans are just different, and this guy, he is like, whether you're, even if you are a Madrid fan who are the rivals of Navarro, what Navarro did on the international stage, he's still a hero. He's a hero for everyone in Spain. The guy is, he's one of the GOATs. He is honestly, he's one of the GOATs recent times. Obviously, Spanulis, incredible. I mean, Caletas is pretty good. I'm trying to think who would be in the conversation with Navarro. I mean, if you're a Madrid fan, there's Felipe Reyes, who never went to the NBA. Like, there's a lot of good players. But I mean, like, Juan Carlos Navarro, at one stage on the Spain national team, I'm pretty sure he was keeping Rubio out of starting lineup, I'm pretty sure. Like, he was starting for that Spain team over, like, NBA players. Because he was as good, if not better than them. Oh, wow, that's not good. All right, we're good. We're good here. It's a steal, 2K. That has to be a steal. No. 2K. 2K. And I absolutely love the fact that the guy I'm playing against is probably so jealous right now. I just realized it. He literally is wearing the Spain jersey. He is wearing the Spain jersey. He has the Spain crest. He is probably so jealous that I'm out here with Juan Carlos Navarro. And rightfully so. Juan Carlos Navarro is a beast. Oh, that's green. Oh, I missed that, really? That's my fault there. That is my fault. I'm the only person to blame for that shot. It's green. So bonus actually is a decent release on current gen. It's awful on next gen. It's good on current gen though. It really is. Okay, so we're 8-0 down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good shot. That's a good shot there. We just need to time that a little bit better. It's a steal. Unlucky. Good steal. Get it to Navarro. That's his range. That's a good shot. Can you just start hitting? Again, I should have turned meter on. I really should have. Again, I'm more comfortable with this release meter off because it was the release I used my pro-am point guard, but apparently I'm not comfortable after seeing what I'm doing here. There we... Like, I'm getting open. I'm getting the shots I want. I just can't hit them. Like, it's slightly early every single time. That's it's completely my own fault. His release is super good. Like, I'm just mistiming. It's a steal. Oh my, that's so bad. How can you not throw a ball? How can you not throw the ball 2 feet, Zion? You just tossed it out of bounds. Like, that's not even a pass. You're meant to be a dark matter card and you just chucked the ball out of bounds. Oh, we got hit on the snatch back. Good defense, Zion. There we go. You made up for it there. You made up for it. I'm fine with that now. I'm fine with you for making up for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't even need the green. I just need to start holding it longer. I'm obviously obviously completely finding the wrong spots to release at. I reckon Wade probably has a little bit of a different release spot than last year though as well. Because I'm trying to play off muscle memory based on like 2K20. If you guys don't know Wade in 2K20, unbelievable. But this guy makes Dwayne Wade himself absolutely irrelevant. He really does. Okay, send him a screen. He ran out of bounds. I ran out of bounds. Like, I know it's a me problem, but like, what happened to the invisible wall? We've lost Algo right now, so we gotta actually get some steals here. If you guys don't know, when something happens and there's no invisible wall, normally that's the case where you're about to lose Algo. That's from what we've all experienced, is that if you get some like weird backcourt that shouldn't be a backcourt, or you're not stopped from going out of bounds. Oh, it's just bad defense. He's like, there are invisible walls that are meant to stop you, and if the invisible wall doesn't show up, it means you just hit a bad animation. Okay. Can you curry, please? It's a shot. That's a decent shot right there, and it's a big one. Slightly late. At least we didn't shoot it slightly early this time. We still haven't greened with him. Gotta on-ball this. He's just snatch back shooting. So we gotta on-ball these. Good steal. It's green. Oh my god, can I just green with him? Like, this is a me problem, by the way. This is a me problem. This has nothing to do with the card, finally. It's about time. And that's a big shot there because it makes it a 1-point game. He's going to snatch back and we're going to switch back on a snatch back. So late. We're so late. We're so late. I thought we were there. Oh, he took a slow animation. We nearly had him. No, I'm not using that. If you guys don't know, I can only quick stop going one way. It's this way. Oh, there we go. If only we figured this out earlier. If only we figured out a little bit earlier how to shoot the ball. He's gonna surely go for 3 here. Thought we had that. If we figured out the sweet spot earlier, like again, we were just shooting whites for fun, like at one stage, which is unfortunate, but it happens. Oh, I can't do anything there. I literally, if he hits that, there's nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do in that scenario. Like, I can't control Navarro, and he made a pass to somebody wide open. Big white right there. Let's go. That would have been an awful way to lose it. Like, his player is down all ran to a spot where he's wide open, and I couldn't guard him. Thankfully, he shot a white right there. But yeah, good win right there. And apologies. I actually, the fact that I came up against a guy with the Spain logo and the Spain jersey, and I cooked him by giving him 21 on Carlos Navarro. I feel bad. He's probably sending a message here. I don't know whether or not that's him, but oh, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Because you're probably a huge Juan Carlos Navarro fan yourself. I'm sorry that I happen to be on an account with him because he's just too good. Like, even me not being able... Like, if you're a Pro-Am guard, this is literally, like, the most perfect card ever. Like, I'm not good with him. Like, I'm just going to say this right now. Like, I don't know how to play or how to release on this gen, so I'm not good with the card. I can only quick stop going to my right. But, like, if you know how to get the cheesy animations, like, this card is going to bring in so many Pro-Am guards. Like, the amount of Pro-Am guards you're going to see starting to play 2K21 My Team purely because of this guy. Just like what Dwayne Wade did last year. So many people came into the game because of Dwayne Wade last year. And so many Pro-Am guards come into the game because of this. And if all this, like, if all said and done and people learn about the legend of Juan Carlos Navarro, even if, like, he's an absolute, like, incredible talent and was an incredible player. And now, he's not only a legend in EuroLeague, he's going to be a legend in 2K. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.